everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. For those of you who do not know me, hi, welcome. I'm so glad you stopped by today. Today we are doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be swatching a lot of my lipsticks, or actually all of my lipsticks for you guys here on my hands, and just kind of letting you guys see what I have in my collection. So we're going to go through every single lipstick. I have quite a few. I am a lipstick hoarder. I absolutely love lipstick. So here we go. Also, in case you guys are wondering why there is a sticky note kind of place, that is so I know where to put my hands so that you guys will be able to see everything that I do here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started. The first two lipsticks we're going to go ahead and do are my Bobbi Brown Luxe Lip Color, and this is in Flame. That is what that one looks like there. And we have the Makeup Forever C211 shade, and that is what that looks like right there. So we're going to go ahead and swatch these guys on my hand. There is what Flame looks like. It is a beautiful orange color. Now we're going to do the Makeup Forever. And that is what that one looks like right there. It is a mauve shade. I'm curious to see which ones you think I like the most, so you will have to leave that down below in the comments. Next, we're going to do these two liquid lipsticks. These are from Grave Intentions Cosmetics. This green one is called Plague. That is what Plague looks like swatched. It is the only green lipstick I have in my collection and my favorite green lipstick so far. Then we have this one right here. It does not have a name. They sent it to me when I ordered an eyeshadow palette from them. And this is what it looks like. It is a metallic shade. And if you guys know me, you know I have a thing for metallics. Next up, I have this Nude Sticks Magnetic Matte Lip Color, and this is in Gray Stone. That's what that looks like. I need to sharpen this thing. Holy cow. I also don't like sharpening it because then it goes away. It is a beautiful kind of gray-brown shade. Then I have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick. This is in Craft. One thing I will say about the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lip formula is that it is very drying in my opinion, and I'm somebody who enjoys the ColourPop Ultra Matte. So if I'm saying something is super drying, it is super drying. Next up, we have all of my Bite Beauty lovelies here. I have some of the liquefied lips, some of their Amuse Bouche lipsticks, as well as one of their matte lip crayons. So we're going to start with this one here. This is one of their Amuse Bouche lipsticks. This is the Libra shade. You guys, I'm a Libra, so I had to get this when I saw it. It is a beautiful brown shade, and it's perfect for the fall, so I'm absolutely in love with that. I also like how it has the Libra symbol right there. Then we have this Amuse Bouche Mini in Chai. This came with the birthday set. And that's what Chai looks like. It is another mauve kind of shade, very similar to the Makeup Revolution one in my opinion. Then we have the Matte Lip Cream, and this is in Glace. And there it is swatched. I actually really like this one a lot. A lot. Up next, we have the Bite Beauty Amuse Bouche Liquefied Lips. The first one here that I picked up is in Demi Glace. And it is kind of, oops, let's swatch it right there. It is kind of a brown tone shade. Then we have a Whip, which this one is my absolute favorite out of the entire collection. It is a very nude shade. I wear this one frequently, you guys, so it is probably going to run out soon. Then I have the shade Braised here, and this one is just a mess. This one is a beautiful red, a blue-red shade, I would say. So there is Braised. Then we have this one here. This is Flambe. So this to me is a very like orangey red shade. So you have that, you have all of these and that one that came in this little mini set. I love mini lipsticks, you guys. I love them. Up next, we have these Kokie Professionals Matte Liquid Lipsticks. This first one, this red one here, is Burn Baby Burn. Go ahead and swatch that guy. I would say that this is an orange tone kind of red shade for sure. And then we have this pink shade called Obsessed. There is Obsessed. Next up, we have the only two MAC lipsticks I have in my collection. We have this first one here, which is called Winifred. There is Winifred swatched. I love this shade, you guys. Then we have Cyber. There is Cyber. This one, Cyber is hard for me to wear. It tends to bleed, and I don't like the lip liner, so I just kept the bullets. I won these two in a giveaway, by the way. Did not go out and buy anything from MAC. Okay, so I did my best job to kind of clean off some of the lipstick swatches because I don't really want my hands to stain. Up next are the only two Ofra lipsticks I have in my collection. Both I got from BoxyCharm. This one was actually in a box, and this one I used my Charms points to get. This first one here is called Verona. That is what Verona looks like. It is kind of a brown nudie shade in my opinion. Then I have this one here, and this one is called Napa Valley. It is a metallic, deep, deep purple, but oh, it's so pretty, you guys. I am a sucker for metallic lips, and I feel like I'm the only one on YouTube who likes them. And speaking of metallic lips, here are two more that I got in a BoxyCharm. This one is from Pretty Vulgar, and these are called the My Lips Are Sealed, and this is the shade Weeping Willow. Oh, isn't that such a pretty color, you guys? Oh, yes. Metallic. And then this is the Smashbox Always On Metallic Matte Rouge. Always On Metallic Matte Lip in Carrot Stick. Oh, look at that. That orange, you guys. It's so pretty. Then we have this kind of hodgepodge of lipsticks. These two are from Kokie Professionals. These are their liquid lipsticks. These are the kissable liquid lipsticks. I apologize. This one is in Sublime. Kind of a mauve-y shade. And then this one is in Impeccable. And yes, it is a purple, because Danielle has a thing for purples. Then we have this Galactic Matte Lip Paint, and this is in Posh. There it is. I would say that this one's kind of more like a peachy kind of nude. It kind of reminds me of like terracotta, almost that color. Then we have the CoverGirl Melting Pout Matte Lips. You guys know I do not like these, but this shade is in Back Talk, and this is the only shade that I actually do like. My problem with these is that they are incredibly patchy and not consistent, as you can kind of see in that swatch, but I love this shade and I will try and make it work. Then we have the one and only lipstick that I kept from the Beauty Bar Baby Liquid Lipsticks. This is in Nuts and Berries. And just because this one, I don't really have too many liquid lipsticks like this. I think this one's pretty close to Winifred, however. But I can't get rid of it, you guys. I have problems. Then I have two of these L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Lipsticks. This one is in Milk and Cookies. And it is another kind of cool tone brown. Then we have this one, and it is in Deeply Disturbed. And yes, it is another purple. Milk and Cookies, however, this shade right here, I like a lot better than this shade. Purple lipsticks sometimes can be wonderful and other times they're just a mess. Then we have this Hank & Henry matte liquid lipstick, and this is in Petal Pusher. I absolutely love the packaging of this. I think it is so cute, and I also like that it smells like butterscotch. We're going to swatch that one right there. And again, it's kind of that pinky mauve or pinky. It's kind of that pinky shade we always get in BoxyCharm. That's what I was trying to say. Then we have these right here. These are the NYX Liquid Suedes. I really like these, and hopefully at some point we'll be able to pick up some more colors. This first one here is called Run the World, and you better bet your butt it's purple. Look at that. That is just so pretty. Oh, purples. Then we have this one in Jet Set. And it is a blue. Like, if you can see it next to a purple, it's blue. But when I wear it, I think the shade of my natural lip kind of makes it look purple. Because every time I wear it, people are like, what purple are you wearing? And I'm like, it's blue. Then we have Kitten Heels, which is this beautiful orangey red shade. I like orange reds more than I like blue toned reds, you guys, because I actually like wearing orange lipsticks. Then we have Alien, which this is the only black lipstick I now have in my collection. And I like it because it's very opaque and it's very comfortable to wear. Next up, we have all of my Wet n Wild liquid cat suits here. These are all the ones that I have in my collection. We're going to start with this one. This one's called Terrifying Tangerine. And yes, it is a beautiful orange. I absolutely love wearing this one on my lips, you guys. It is a very, very bright orange. Then we have this one here. It is Rebel Rose. And Rebel Rose is a mauve lipstick. Then we have this one, which is called Caramel Cake. It is a very deep, kind of chocolatey brown, and it's really one of the only ones that I think I have that is that brown. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm finding I have a lot of similar shades. And then this one is called The Shade is Teal. Oh, I love this. Okay, it's having a hard time swatching, but I swear on my lips, it is more opaque than that. Then we have this very cool tone Lavender Crown shade. It's almost a gray purple, and I really like that about it. Up next, we have the shade Berry Recognize. It's a very berry tone, kind of pinky color. Kind of pinky purple, really. And then we have this very deep wine color called Video Vixen. And there is Video Vixen. I am definitely going to have to aggressively scrub my hands after this. Also, I'm sorry about the state of my nails. The next ones we're going to go ahead and take a look at are these AOA Studio Wonder Matte Liquid Lipsticks. This first one here is called Tease, and it is a cool tone, kind of mauve-y purple. Then we have this kind of berry shade called Fab. Very kind of pinky berry tone. Then we have this purple shade called Bounce. Ooh, such a deep purple. And you guys, I actually really do like most of the Wonder Mattes. And then we have this kind of brown shade called Blogger. And this one is kind of like a caramely brown shade, and it is very unique to the other shades that I have in my collection. Now we are going to get into my Medusa's makeup lipsticks. We're going to start with these ones. These ones are actually called Metal AF lip glosses, but they are not lip glosses. They dry down. And this first one is called Kiss Me Deadly. You guys are going to notice that these are metallic lips because I love them. And this one is so pretty, you guys. It is a purpley, kind of looks pink when it shifts. I absolutely love this. Then we have this pink shade called Hell's Bells, which I've worn before. That is what Hell's Bells that is what Hell's Bells looks like. Then we have this red one here called Cherry Pie. Cherry Pie is so pretty. The only problem I have with these is the inner part of my lip. This wears off really, really fast, but everywhere else it stays on really well. Then we have this orange shade called Crazy Train. And you might be saying, you already have an orange metallic, Danielle, but I don't have this one. This one is more of a burnt orange. And I love a good burnt orange. This just reminds me of fall. Okay, now we're going to get into the bullet lipsticks from Medusa's Makeup. This first one is a new one, and it's called Baroque. Like the Baroque period of art. And it is very pretty. It kind of has a shift to it. It goes from like this pink to kind of purple. I don't know if you guys will be able to see that on camera. Then we have my favorite shade. This one is called Lydia. And it is a very pretty lavender shade. I love to wear this shade, you guys. It is one of my favorites in my collection. Then we have this shade Lolita, which is kind of a wine, deep kind of wine color. Then we have an orange lipstick called Rio, and ignore the state of this. I had to put it back together because the time I got this, it was summer. It's hot in Arizona, but yes, it is a beautiful orange lip. I like to wear this one if I do not want to wear a very matte lipstick. Okay, up next is my ColourPop babies. I absolutely love ColourPop liquid lipsticks. I have ultra mattes, I have satins, I have all kinds of things here. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to swatch them. I'm going to put some of them back over here. And then I'm going to start with these ones and we're going to work our way through. I'm just going to grab them as I go. So this first one is a ColourPop Ultra Satin in Mess Around. It's a very cool tone brown. I think I have a theme with my cool tone browns. They kind of have to be that kind of gray brown, and I really like them. Then we have this ColourPop and Hello Kitty Ultra Matte Lip, and this is in Mimi. A very kind of deep berry shade. Then we have this ColourPop Ultra Satin in Aquarius. The only thing I don't like is, can you guys see that doe foot? It is just a mess on this one. Then I have the ColourPop Ultra Matte in Zipper. One of my very first purple lipsticks. I really love it, but sometimes it goes on very streaky. Then we have my ColourPop Ultra Matte in Trap, which you guys have seen. And it is starting to dry out. I'm hoping to get a couple more uses before I have to declutter this guy. Then we have my I Love Sarah E and ColourPop collab. This is the Ultra Matte Lip, and this is in Mamacita. This is a very, very deep kind of purpley wine shade. Reminds me of Video Vixen, but I feel like it's more, I don't know, burgundy than that one. I don't know if what I just said makes sense. Then we have my ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Bianca. Oh, it is a beautiful kind of pinky nude shade. Then we have my ColourPop and My Little Pony collab. This is the Ultra Matte Lip in Pinwheel. This is my favorite kind of hot pink lipstick. The only thing is, can you guys see how messy this is? This one is so messy. I always have to be so careful when I get it out, but look at that. Look at that hot pink. It is so pretty. I love wearing it. You guys have probably seen it a million times now. Then we have my ColourPop Ultra Satin, and this is in Cashing Out. I'm going to put this one right here. I like to wear this one because it's very similar to this shade over here. So I like to wear this one when I don't want to wear a very like drying lipstick. And the ColourPop Ultra Satins stay on your lip pretty well. Then we have the My Little Pony and ColourPop collab, and this is an ultra matte, and this is in Moon Dancer. And that is what Moon Dancer looks like. To me, it's like a deep, deep, deep kind of like mauve-y purple. Then we have the ColourPop Ultra Matte, and this is in Monday. It is one of my favorites, but it is very similar to the Aquarius shade. Oh, I have a comfort zone, you guys. Then we have the ColourPop Ultra Matte in Viper. Oh, it's so pretty. This one's more of a mauve than any of them. Then we have the ColourPop Ultra Matte in Beeper. A very kind of nude shade. Then we have the ColourPop Ultra Satin Lip, and this is in Stud. Oh, it's so pretty. There is Stud. I hope you guys can kind of see that. Well, those are all of the lipsticks in my collection, you guys. I have so many. I know that maybe I don't have as many as other people, but I have quite a bit in my mind. I do also have lip glosses, so if you guys would ever like to see my lip gloss swatches, let me know down below. I did want to mention, because I think I failed to mention this in the beginning, that I did get this idea from my good friend Raven here on YouTube. She did a whole lipstick swatch video to kind of show all of the lipsticks in her collection, and I will have her channel and her video linked down below. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I do hope that you enjoyed this. Thank you, and please give this a like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Bye!